Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Charles Sedlak. In today's video I'm going to be talking about how to become more successful at busking or street performance. So let's get right into it. Number one, dress for success. Okay, here's a couple of photos of typical buskers. Okay, now when I see that, the way they're dressed, I think change. Throw them some change. But when you're dressed like this, it says professional musician. Maybe more of the folding kind of money. Oh yeah, and by the way, one of the don'ts I think of busking is, like a lot of people like to do, is put their case out. Whenever I typically see somebody's case open, guitar case open, I think I see change in there. I see a couple bills and a bunch of change. I don't know what it is. People subconsciously just think, put some change in there. Get yourself a tip jar. I got this, well, you can tell it's seen better days, but it's plastic so it won't break. And what I usually do is just put a couple of bills in there, maybe a couple ones, a 5, sometimes even a 20. It just kind of, once again, subconsciously people just think, oh, paper, that's what goes in here. So that's number one, dress for success. Okay, tip number 2, gear. All right, now usually like one of the most popular amps for busking is the Roland Street QBX. I got a couple of problems with that amp. Number one, it's $500. Number two, it runs on batteries. And I forget, I think it's either 6 C's or D's, and you get a show, maybe a show and a half. You get a show out of it. You're going to go broke buying batteries. What I use is this little bad boy right here. This is the ELS-Go8BT, and you see it on Amazon there. It's about 200 bucks. Okay, this is a full range PA in a box. Not only that, but if we look at the back here, first thing we see is a big old battery right here. It lasts like 4 to 6 hours depending on how loud you're playing. You plug it in when you're done, and it recharges the battery, and you're ready to go. The only thing I recommend is don't leave it plugged in overnight, because these batteries, if you overcharge them, they'll ruin the battery, and they're kind of expensive. But as long as you take care of it, it'll last for a really long time. I've had this thing for years. Okay, and if you can see here, we have a thing for your mic, a channel for your mic, your guitar, 2 things right here, RCAs for backing tracks, like I use if you use backing tracks. It also has Bluetooth, but I really don't trust the Bluetooth. There's so much interference from other cell phones and other people. I just hardwired in with a cable, and then I know I'm good to go. Okay, so this thing is really, really good. This is a great amp. The other thing, I guess I could have left that there, is this. I use my phone, like I said, that I wire in, and this is an iClip. It's a little expensive. It's like 30 bucks, but it keeps it here, and when you're done, you just take it off, put your stand in. I recommend getting something like this, just a little portable dolly, and all your stuff can go right on there. And what I use is a guitar gig bag. I put it in my bag on my back. One thing, carry this right here. You could even go on, public transportation if you wanted with a setup that small. Okay. Tip number 3, advertise yourself. Make sure that you have some business cards and a little sign maybe, that just says, hey, I'm available for private gigs or lessons if you're into that kind of thing. Let people know what you do and that you're available. You'll get some work out of that. You get some paid gigs out of that, which really helps. Okay, next one, choice of music. Now, that's kind of a strange kind of area, because a lot of people, play original stuff, which is great. I'm all for that, But the problem is with people, a lot of times they don't respond to things that they haven't heard before. So even if you are doing original material, make sure to throw in a cover, like a really popular, like like an Eagles tune or a Led Zeppelin tune that you even made your own way, just so that catches people's attention. And once that you've got their attention, they're going to be more inclined to listen to, what your original stuff that you have. Okay, all right, and like I said, don't forget to spike that jar. And the other thing, I've done a lot of busking. Like I said, I did it one time for like 2 years. That was all I did, my job. And one thing I'll tell you about busking is you're not going to get rich doing it, but if you're good at it, you won't have to flip burgers. You'll be able to just go play your guitar. But I played a lot in those 2 years, And you get to talking to people, you make friends with them, so you have more friends. And people, are going to refer you to gigs, and when they see you, and oh, it's Charles. Oh, hey, Charles, and they're going to be more inclined to tip you better. And so just like I said, talk to people, man. Make friends. It's part of why we play music, is to share with other people. All right, and lastly, location. You don't want to play in a place where, if you got street maybe 30, 40 people in the time, 50 people in the time. Oh, look who's here. This is Kiki. Say hi, Kiki. All right. Hi, everybody. This is Kiki. She's very pleased to meet you. The other thing, like I said, is location. Think about where there's a lot of heavy foot traffic. Like what I used to do, there was a farmer's market where I lived. And right across the street from the farmer's market, there was a coffee shop. And they had tables where people were sitting. And I was like, hey, would it be okay if I played? And they were like, wow, free entertainment, great, please. And you get all that foot traffic, hundreds of people, coming by and hearing you every day. That's going to obviously help out a lot. Anyways, guys, just a little short tutorial on busking, and I hope that helps you out. Once again, that's about it for the video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification for more videos. And as always, thanks for watching some Chuck TV.